Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. I am Martina Lily and today we are going to play with some new makeup. I have the entire Glominatrix Glimmering Creatures bundle of single shadows, and spoiler alert, wow. I also just got the two new Chanel blushes in the mail, so I got both shades. I have a new foundation, a new concealer, and then some other newer products that I want to give you my updated thoughts on, and then some gold oldies mixed in there. So hopefully that sounds interesting to you guys. If it does, go ahead and do the YouTubey things, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's get into it. Zoomed in nice and close. First things first, I'm going to take this Kaleidos Glossy Lip Glaze in Skinny Dip. This is my favorite shade, just for like some lip balm. And I did get the whole Almaviva collection. I absolutely love and adore every single lip glaze. Every single one of the lip glazes, love and adore. They're like a lip oil and a lip glaze had a baby. They're very nourishing. Love them. Love them. The eyeshadow quads, not my super favorite formula. And the blushes, while beautiful, don't really show up even on my skin tone, and I'm the color of a piece of paper. So I was going to do a dedicated review, but I was just like, I'm not feeling it, you know? I purchased the entire Glimmering Creatures Glominatrix set, Glominatrix Cosmetics set. So these are the little single shadows here. They're like this foiled metallic divine goodness single collection. You can also just pick them up as individual shades as well. You know, I did swatches for you guys and they're amazing. These are some intense foiled metallics. If you like a foiled metallic, you are gonna love these. So let's go ahead now and swipe into swatches. Actually, side note, before we do, a couple of little things. Everything that I'm using in today's video will be linked in the description box down below, and they are affiliate links. So thank you so much if you use them. So now let's go into the swatches. How amazing were the swatches, right? I hope it translated to camera because they're gorgeous. Also, let me know if any of you picked any of these up. I am going to use my Pat McGrath Labs eye primer today. Still absolutely loving this. Still reminds me so much of the Rare Beauty eye primer. So if you like that one, you'll love this one. That's my thoughts. I like both equally. I don't even think I could probably pick a difference between the two because they're so similar, honestly. I thought for mattes to accompany these singles, I would dip into the Glominatrix Nearly Naturals palette. I know a lot of you have this, but if you don't, that's totally fine. Just pick any shadows in your collection you wish. First up, I'm gonna pick a Refa 16 and go into Barely There, which is right here. I wanna try and put as many of these on my lids as possible. I am that excited to try them. They just look absolutely beautiful. Glominatrix really just, their quality of shadows, they're just fire, aren't they? Also, how many of you ended up picking up the Sugar and Spice palette from them, and what did you think? Let me know. Picking up a What's Up R103. Let's now go into Disrobe, which is a little bit of this one. And I'm just gonna softly deepen the crease a little bit. I'm just gonna pack that a little teeny bit on the outer corner as well. I'm just going back and forth with the Refa 16 with the Barely There shade, if you're wondering, just to like blend it out and diffuse it a little bit. I'm going to start with Bare, and I'm going to take my Refa 2, and I will start without any Pat McGrath Labs Intensifeyes on this side, just so that we can compare. And I'm going to press this onto the outer corner. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, that's incredible. Wowee. Wow, wow, wow. That all over the lid is like a smoky chocolate eye. That would be amazing. And then I'm going to go into this one right here, which is called Lion, just on the opposite side of the brush. And pop that next to it. Oh my gosh, these are, yeah, these are amazing. These are some foiled metallics that are divine. Whew. I also think if you have a lot of texture, they're very smoothing on the lid. I don't know if, I think if you have texture, you'd be able to wear these a lot too. Okay, now going into Fox. Same brush, I'm just wiping the excess color off. And popping that in here. I think this one was Fox. No, this is Panda. Apologies. Oh, I picked up the wrong shade. Disregard, disregard. This is Fox. Fox. This one. We'll just go over the top of Panda. It's fine. My bad. So we're going in with Fox. Oh, I like that shade. Oh, I'm dying. These are amazing. Let's go in with a touch of Mink. See what that looks like. I don't have a lot of fallout too, which is awesome. Just a teensy bit. Oh my goodness. Mink is divine and I can't wait to put, oh wow. Oh my God. You guys, I'm not gonna tell you how to spend your money. So take this with a very much of a grain of salt and a bit of cheek, but run, don't walk and get these. Truly, truly. If you like my kind of eyeshadow recommendations, you will love these, truly. I mean, don't, you know, again, take that with a grain of salt, you know, like you know your situation, but for science purposes, let's put the Pat Intensify stick on the other eye and just see how it makes it, like what kind of a difference, if any, it makes. And then same process, we'll go with Bare first. Outer corner. Oh, I'm having a moment, I'm not gonna lie. We will use Panda on the inner corner, like when we finish the eyes, but I don't think we're gonna use Kitten, which is the pink one today. Soz. Just had enough pink lately. Honestly, I think the Intensifeyes just made it a bit smoother. So again, if you have textured lids, this would make it smoother again on the lids, but really the intensity hasn't changed. And I feel like what I always say, a camera's not gonna do this justice. And also I feel like these shadows, almost you want to use them singly, like on their own, not mix them like I did, to just let each of them have their own moment. But wow, the level of intense love I have for these right now. All right, let's move on to the face, shall we? I don't have like a brand new primer, so I'm just gonna use my Chanel Water Fresh tint because this is the latest one I brought into my collection. And if you are not new here, you know the intense love affair I have for this primer, but if you are new here, hi, I'm obsessed with the Chanel Water Fresh tint as a primer. You can use it as a foundation too if it's enough coverage for you, but for me, oh, the level of perfection it gives my skin as a primer, it's a hero product, truly. This is a Refa 31, if you're wondering. I'm just gonna take a little bit of my Danessa Myricks Yummy Blurring Balm just to put through my T-zone a little bit because my skin's just a touch oily today. I do actually have a new foundation. I used this also in my Natasha Denona 3 Looks one palette with the I Need a Nude, and that was my first day testing it. So this is the Lancôme Tint Idole Ultra Wear. I have the shade 135N, and this is the newly formulated one. So it just got reformulated and it doesn't have any fragrance or anything in it, which I appreciate. And I gotta tell you, I love this foundation. My goodness, it is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It really, really is. It just is so skin-like and flawless and beautifully wearing, and just, I have not a bad word to say about it. I will say probably if you want a more fuller coverage foundation, maybe it's not for you. It is a bit more of like the light to medium side, more, you know, you can probably build it to a solid medium, but I don't think you'd be able to build this to like a full coverage. But the way that this looks so flawless on my skin, I am obsessed. And no fragrance, like happy days. Thank you, Lancôme. This little, like, because my hair's really short, this little hair here is driving me nuts. Can we pretend we don't see it? That'd be gross. Thanks. Color corrector, we're going to use my tried and true Sigma color corrector. This is in light to medium, and I just used this side first and then this side with a Rare Beauty concealer brush because I do have a new concealer to test today. And no, like I might normally do like say one side without a color corrector, but honestly that's just, I'm not gonna do that. Like my under eyes have darkness. I need a color corrector underneath it. Like it's not actually kind of fair to the concealer in a way, because I do need a little bit of color correcting for the darkness on my under eyes, you know. The new concealer that I got is the Tower 28 concealer, and is it gonna focus? There we go. This has been really quite hyped up. I actually got it on launch day, but shipping just took a little while, you know, Australia. I got the shade 2.0 and it is called the Swipe Serum Concealer, and it looks beautiful. It doesn't look like too bad of a shade. It might be a touch too light, but you know, that's the main thing. Like my under eyes are really difficult for like picking a shade. I usually have to buy 2 shades and mix them, but it doesn't look too bad. And it feels lovely. Like it feels like a concealer I will like, but you never actually know until you try it. And this is my first impressions, by the way. Just a bit of makeup fun. So let's do this. Let's just do one eye first. You know, you never know if it's like a super quick setting concealer or not. My BK 109 naturally. And I think it's supposed to be a medium to full coverage concealer. And I've heard a lot of good things, although I think I saw someone was like, this is really overhyped and not actually any good. Was it Teresa is Dead that felt that way? Or someone else that I saw? Can't remember. I'm just yabbering on at this point, but that blended out really lovely to begin with. What does it say? The Weightless Serum Concealer has the power to visibly cover dark circles, hyperpigmentation, and redness, designed for sensitive skin for non-irritating. Formula helps hydrate and smooth textured skin without silicones, medium buildable coverage. Okay. I mean, that actually doesn't look too bad, right? Let's do this side. Should I blend this side out with a sponge? Let's do that, just to compare for science. I normally use a brush, but you know, sometimes I use a sponge. I can't wait to get the House Labs concealer too. I'm very excited. I would say, as expected, I lost a little coverage blending it out with the sponge. So I think for me and the level of coverage I'm looking for, I would use a brush. Now, in terms of how I think the texture on my under eyes is looking, I actually think they look very, very smooth and hydrated. I actually think the texture wise looks beautiful so far. I'm gonna do another layer because I would, especially for a medium coverage foundation. If you're new around here, foundation, concealer, I usually do 2 to 3 layers of like light layers of concealer on my under eyes, and I usually actually mix more than one concealer. It's just how I like it. I have challenging under eyes, if you will. And they're quite hard to cover the hyperpigmentation and the darkness. So, and it doesn't pick up on camera. Usually I find the actual level of, or to the degree, the darkness I have, and I think it's just because of the lights and stuff. So that is 2 layers, no filters or anything 4K. I mean, it really, like, texture wise looks very beautiful. I would like a little bit more coverage, if I'm honest, but It's not bad. Like, it probably has a little touch more coverage than, say, the Givenchy Prisme Libre concealer, but the actual finish on this concealer is lovely. Now, of course, this is a first impression, so we will see how this wears, and I will give you guys an update in a future video, but first impressions is I'm happy, which is always nice. I also do not have a new cream bronzer or anything, so I'm just going to take my NARS Laguna bronzer in the shade 1 because I have hit pan and I'm impressed with myself. I'm just going to take my Sonia G buffer brush. Under eye powder, I'm just going to take my tried and true Make Beauty powder because that's currently my fave, and I want to try something that I know I love with the concealer. So this is just the Hourglass Veil brush, and I'm just going to set my under eye here. That's looking lovely, don't you guys think? So first impressions, would I like a touch more coverage? Yes, just a touch more. But the actual finish, wow, gorgeous so far. So stay tuned for like updated thoughts on that. I wanted to give you guys some updated thoughts on the Luna Beauty powder as well. This is the shade Light Translucent, and I quite like this, but it is very, very matte or like mattifying. So I do think if you have dry skin, I'm not sure if you super duper like it. However, it's very, very blurring, like so blurring, and it really does extend the long wear time of my makeup. Like it like sets and forgets in such a beautiful way, and it's very, very thin and lightweight. So like it's like really undetectable in the skin, and you don't get like that heavy feeling on the skin when you use it. It's actually, I actually really, really like it. It's a bit too dry for my under eyes. Like I can't put it on my under eyes because they're like the Sahara Desert, but the rest of my face, like my T-zone and stuff, especially when it's going combo oily stages, it's absolutely impeccable. Like, can you see how it just like filters everything? I'm not gonna lie, it's gorgeous. I'm just gonna quickly go off camera and do my brows because I don't have anything new for them, and then we'll come back and carry on. Brows are all done. Let's finish this lower lash line. I'm just gonna take a Delium Tools 777 shader brush and take this one, which is barely there, and run that under here. I really haven't had a lot of time to play with makeup this past week, and it has just been driving me wild. I'm just like sitting here staring at my makeup collection being like, I just want to get my hands in all of it, and alas, stupid life and work adulting responsibilities. They need to get rid. Now we're going into Disrobe, which is that dark brown, and this is just a small pencil brush, just lightly. Eyeliner, I'm going to take the black Victoria Beckham eyeliner in the top waterline. And then I picked up her summer eyeliners that she released, the pink, the brown, and the green. So let's put the green on the lower lash line for giggles, shall we? That looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. I love these like summer colors from Victoria. I hope she brings out like more bright colors like this. I also picked up the Victoria Beckham Vast Lash Mascara, which you guys would have seen if you watched my 3 looks with the I Need a Nude palette. And I just, yeah, I much prefer the original to this one. So I'm gonna do this eye with the Vast Lash. I just find this one, I get little flakes, not when I wear it, just when I apply it, I get little flakes over my face. And I just find it kind of makes my lashes look a little bit spidery. So it's just not my preferred type. I don't know if you can see, like it just gets little black flecks. I hate it. And then this is the original one that she released, and I do much prefer this one. This one is designed to be more of a natural mascara, and it is, but I just find this formula and this wand and everything suits like my preferences more. The Vast Lash, I will say though, like it doesn't irritate my eyes or anything, and it's a tubey mascara still, so it's still lovely to get and easy to get off at the end of the day. But yeah, I just prefer this original formula. So that's the two comparisons. This one's pretty old, to be honest. I probably should throw it away. It's like over 6 months old. I like this one more. I think it just makes my lashes look a bit thicker than this one. So yeah, I mean, I'll use it up. It's not a terrible mascara, but yeah, it's just, I definitely prefer the original. Let's finish this in a corner. I'm going to take Panda from Glaminatrix. This is a What's Up 109. Just a little bit, because these are intense. Oof, that is beautiful. I love these shadows so much. This all over the lid will look like a complete and utter wet look shadow. Beautiful, truly beautiful. I don't have a new powder bronzer, so let's take my other new one, which is, well, like the newest one to my collection, which is the Surat bronzer, which I absolutely love and adore. And then this is the Pat McGrath Labs bronzer brush, which I also love and adore, if you're wondering. It just like hugs the curves of your face, like so lovely. This bronzer brush, it's really nice. Also, I just saw on like Ulta and stuff that there's like holiday packs starting to drop, like actual like holiday drops where like, you know, like Tarte does those like little bundles of mini products and stuff for like stocking stuffers and that. They're starting to drop, and I'm like, it's not even the 1st of September yet. Like, I know that holiday gets released earlier and earlier every year, but like, I feel like we are not near holiday yet. Like, can we pump the brakes just a touch? I don't have any new highlighters, so let's take Gucci. I just take it on my little sponge. And I love it so much. And then to set it, let's take Rare Beauty Exhilarate, because I feel like this is the Rare Beauty highlighters at the moment. I feel like they're having a little moment, so let's do that. I really just got a little bit probably too keen with the highlighter then, so I'm going to take my Charlotte Tilbury setting spray first before blush and just press that all in. Oh, if it's storming outside, it really just makes me want to like go curl up on the couch and watch movies with snacks. That would be delightful. Now for the exciting part, these brand new Chanel blushes. So I got both shades. It comes like your usual luxe kind of Chanel. This is the like outer carton, if it will focus. Has like little fall leaves, which I think is adorable. Has your little sleeve, you know, the Chanel compact, and then it has like a little brush and a lid. And then this one is 798. So they're like purpley one. I just love this. Like, look at this embossing. Wow. I know these have all been over the internet already. And then this one is 797. And again, just pumpkin spice dreams. And the embossing, I love them so, so much. I've got two little Smashbox blush brushes here. Let's take this one, which is 797 on this side. I'm not gonna put any cream blush on. I'm gonna start small because I have seen people use these where they're really quite pigmented. Yeah, that is pigmented. Like, I barely touch that, but that is a gorgeous color. That is beautiful. Well, I like that. That reminds me of Paradise Glow a little bit, but a little bit more pumpkin-y. It's like a really, honestly, I would describe this as like a true pumpkin blush. That's gorgeous. Okay, so taking my next Smashbox brush, let's dip into 798, treading carefully again. Oh yeah, these are natural. Oh, I love them. Oh, I love everything Chanel. Chanel's becoming like my new favorite brand. So this one is 797 and this one is 798. I haven't built it up too much because I haven't. Like, I'm, again, the color of a piece of paper. I really don't need to. But they are beautiful. They are beautiful. I love them. I am so happy I've got both of those. And like, look how pretty they are. They make my heart sing. They make my heart sing. Shall we do a little check-in with this concealer? The concealer's actually looking pretty good. Like, I've been here for about 30-40 minutes already filming and it's not doing too bad. Not mad. Again, would like a little bit more coverage, but the finish on it looks really, really nice. For lips, I'm gonna take my new Charlotte Tilbury lip liner in Foxy Brown. And then I'm gonna take Le Mépris from Lisa Eldridge. And then I'm also just gonna take this Skinny Dip Kaleidos lip glaze again and pop that over the top. Nice. All right, let me go figure out jewelry and we'll zoom out and see the finished look. All right, friends, this is the finished look. What do you guys think? I love it. I love these little Glominatrix singles. Wow, they are amazing. And if you like Pat McGrath Lab's special shades, if you like the new Natasha Denona sparkling foiled formula, you will love these because these are just another level. These are absolutely gorgeous. I want to bathe in them, truly. Quick roundup, the foundation is awesome. I loved these Chanel blushes. What else did I try that was new? Can't remember. The concealer is doing pretty well. Touch more coverage I would have liked, but I'm not mad at it. Overall, I'm very happy with how all of this came together, but let me know your thoughts down below. Are you picking up the Glominatrix singles or have you already? What about the Chanel blushes, the concealer? Let me know your thoughts. I love chatting with you guys. If you made it this far, you're an absolute legend, and I actually have a surprise for you. If you've made it this far. Glominatrix actually was so very kind, and I purchased this set with my own money. So this wasn't PR or anything, I purchased them with my own dollars, but they did send me an extra set in the box for a giveaway for you guys, which was so kind of them. So I'm not gonna unwrap this because to like actually ship this would be very handy. Do you know what I mean? Like to protect them, but they are essentially these 6 shades right here that we use today. So I'm gonna have a form link down below just where you can enter like your name and the best way to contact you, and all of the details and everything will be in the description box on the giveaway, and you can enter and I will send them, and it will be open worldwide. And yeah, thank you so much to Glominatrix for sending me this bundle to give away to you guys. I appreciate it, and I'm sure you know you guys appreciate it. And yeah, it'll all be in the description box for you guys. It's not affiliated with YouTube or even really Glominatrix because they just sent me these for free. So yeah, that is it. I hope that you have an amazing day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next time. Bye.